Kevin here, Mr. Tape Tap. This is the second channel to my Mr. DIY Dork channel. And on that channel, I want to just kind of keep it with tutorials and how to make cool stuff and projects and all that, and kind of keep it really focused on that. But the second channel is my outlet to just do whatever I want, have fun reviews or do stupid videos or just whatever, just have some fun with it. So what I thought I'd do, have fun with the very first video, is I wanted to compare Jack Vale's the Pooter with the alternative that I've seen some people recommend called the Tooter that you can get on Amazon. I'll show you a difference in how they sound and how they're built, because there's actually a significant difference between the two. So anyway, check this out. Okay, with Jack Vale's the Pooter, thing I noticed is it's, hard plastic top and it's soft rubber bottom, and because the rubber is so soft, it makes it really easy to squeeze. I mean, you can squeeze it fast, easy to go in for the attack at the store. You find something, you're like, boom, get the fart sound out. You can do it. So really easy to squeeze. It gets a great sound out of it. The top is designed a little bit different than the Tooter, a little bit deeper. Maybe that helps with the sound, I don't know. But the one drawback I've seen with it is that when you squeeze it, and actually the Tooter does the same thing, but when you squeeze them, they always tend to fold at the same spot. And what happens is those folds over time get little creases and cracks in them, and then those cracks get pinholes. And then what happens is then the air comes out, and instead of a fart sound like this, it just goes. And this is actually my second Pooter. My first Pooter, as you can see here, I blew it out. But what I figured out is that when it gets the little pinholes, if you put a drop of super glue, it'll seal up the hole and extends the life a lot longer. This one probably lasted 2 or 3 times longer than it should have. And it still worked even with the little glue drops all over it. But eventually get to the point where it doesn't, there's too many and you can't seal it anymore without it. When you squeeze it, the glue cracks and all that kind of stuff. So I don't think this one will even work anymore. I'll show you what it sounds like when it gets holes in it. See, just air comes out the cracks and there's no fart sound at all. So you can super glue it for a while. It'll extend the life a little bit. And I think that because it's so easy to squeeze, that it's easier and faster to get a really good fart sound out of it. Okay, now with the Tooter, this is a cheaper alternative. Some people have recommended, and it's pretty much the same idea. You squeeze it, it's a rubber thing, makes the fart sound. But the one thing I've really noticed that's a lot different with it is that the rubber is thicker, so it's harder to squeeze. Now you'd think that'd be a good thing because it'd make it last longer, and to be honest, I don't know if it'll last longer or not. I've only had my new Pooter and this Tooter for about a month and a half. They've both lasted just, so far they're doing good, but the Pooter I've got better reactions and a lot easier to make fart sounds out of it. But like I said, the rubber's so thick on this Tooter that when you squeeze it, you have to push it really hard against the palm of your hand, so sometimes air doesn't come out, or it does that. And it just doesn't sound real. So anyway, that's the main problem I've seen with this. Now, design-wise, they're very similar, like I said, but the Pooter is a little bit easier to squeeze. I think that's a big advantage, but it does cost more. His is about, Jack Vale's Pooters are about $10 on his website if you buy one, plus about $5 shipping. If you buy multiples, they are cheaper, and I have seen them at like specialty joke shops, and I've even seen them at Walgreens, and they're only $5. So if you can find one, that's an awesome deal, and I think they sound amazing. But with the Tooter, you can get them on Amazon. It's free shipping. They're less than $6, and I would think with practice that you could get just as good of a sound, but it would take a lot longer. And I think if you're smaller, if you've got small hands, or you're a kid or whatever, it might be a little too hard to squeeze because it's pretty difficult. And it just, I don't know, it's not as good it's not as good as the Pooter. So anyway, that's my main comparison. Now I want to show you a little trick with these, and I've already showed you that if it gets a pinhole, you can seal it with the super glue. But the main thing that I liked about Jack Vale's is when you buy it, he gives you instructions, and he also tells you to go to his website, and he has how-to videos on there. It shows you how to use them and get, how to practice and get really good sound out of them. I appreciate that, and I do like supporting him as another YouTuber, and he's had millions of views with these, and I think it's pretty awesome. So I do like to support him. But anyway, the one thing he does tell you is that, like right now, it's winter out and my hands are kind of dry, and I can't get quite as a good sound out of it. But if you keep it against your hand, it might get a little sweaty, or especially if you put it in your pocket and use it, your hands will definitely get sweaty then, and then it's like a really, really juicy, nasty fart, and it's pretty awesome. The other thing you can do is right before you go in on the fart attack is you can lick the palm of your hand, you know, kind of work it in and go for that. Or what you can do, and don't make fun of me for my Smurfette chapstick, but you can put a little bit of chapstick right around the rim. Just, you don't have to put a ton on there, just a little bit, and then it'll get a good seal, and you have to work it a little bit, but then you can get some awesome sounds. And you gotta, and this is another little trick, this is of using it that I guess you can't tell what I'm doing, but when you find a sweet spot like that, you want to keep it there, because if you twist it just a little bit, it doesn't work. There's always like a sweet spot to them. When you find the sound you like, just keep it there, don't move it. So anyway, that's my comparison. I hope you enjoyed the little tips and tricks I gave you, how to extend the life, how to get a little bit better sound, and price and quality and all that kind of stuff. I do think I prefer the Pooter from Jackville a little bit better than the Tooter, but they do work about the same. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know about lasting. I don't know if the Tooter will last long or not, or last longer or not. But they're basically about the same thing. I'll put some links where you can go and check them out if you want to get one. And I hope that helped you out. I know it's kind of stupid, it's just the fart device, but I had fun with them. I've got some great reactions out of this. I've had some people yell at me. I've had some people give me some nasty, dirty looks, and I think it's fun. I'm like 31 years old, but I still think all this kind of, you know, stupid jokes on is fun. Some people are, you know, too stuck up when they go to the store and they don't like to have fun. So anyway, this is an awesome way to really either ruin someone's day or brighten it up or just make your day better. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll give you some links so you can go check them out. So thanks a lot.